Alright everyone, welcome back. So today we're going over maintaining your shotgun through the season. Stay tuned. Alright, so last week we went and shot some sporting clays, and I told you guys we were going to go over how to maintain your shotgun through the season. I'm sure a lot of you guys do so, but there might be some of you who are new to this whole sport and just don't know too much about maintaining your shotgun and continuing to do that throughout the season. Today to discuss. So this is my Browning Maxus. I've done a video review on this thing, so if you guys haven't seen that, go check it out. I'll link it somewhere up above. You guys can check that out. But today's video is about how to maintain these things through the season to keep them running properly and cycling. This is a gas-powered semi-automatic shotgun, 12 gauge, and I have run thousands upon thousands upon thousands of shells through this thing, through trap shooting, sporting clays, waterfowl, upland birds, small game, and with the right maintenance, these things will run forever. So key points that I want to go over is frequent cleanings. I want to go over like an annual cleaning, and then knowing your shotgun. So we'll start with knowing your shotgun. The more that you shoot your firearms, the more that you come to know how the trigger handles, how your bolt should slide, or your pump if it's a pump shotgun. You should know exactly how that thing operates at all times, and you should be able to, after a while, you should be able to pick up on any differences in it. So if your trigger's catching a little bit, you've gained a little bit of weight in your trigger, or you're noticing that your bolt just isn't cycling the way that it was, if you're having frequent misfires or feeding issues, ejection issues, things like that that aren't normal, your pump isn't operating the way that it once was, those could all be related to cleaning issues. When you're out in the field, you'll pick up blades of grass, you'll pick up seeds off of just different types of vegetation. And if you're constantly shooting it, you'll pick up unburnt powder, you'll pick up all kinds of carbon and things of that nature. So those will all affect those operations. So it's good to know your shotgun and understand when that shotgun isn't performing as it usually would. The reason I say that is because just this past weekend when we were shooting sporting clays, after we got done and we were shooting trap, I noticed that there was a slight catch in the trigger. The trigger became a little bit heavier than it normally is, and that's what made me think, okay, well, it's time to do my annual deep clean on this, which brings us into our next points. First and foremost, we're going to talk about frequent cleanings. After each time out, I clean just a few things on this. I will take it apart, which I'll go ahead and do that, and you guys are about to see some magic. Alright, so this is what's considered field stripping. You've got your stock and your receiver here, your tube, and then the smaller components, your barrel and your foregrip here. This is what's considered a field stripping. And the things that I focus on when I'm doing a frequent clean are, one, your barrel, the bolt carrier group, which houses your firing pin and other mechanisms needed to operate this firearm. I worry about this gas system here because that's what makes it a repeating firearm. If there's any issues there, then you're not going to cycle your shells correctly. But if there's any issues there, you're not going to cycle correctly, you're not going to feed those shells properly. And then I clean out the inside of the receiver here. So those are the things that I take care of on a frequent basis to make sure that, they're all clean. I'm not going to have any issues on the main parts, to where if I was having an issue and I pulled it apart, it's not like shit. a little bit of scrubbing is not going to take care of it. But we've gotten to the point with this shotgun that it's time to do an annual deep clean on it. That means I'm going to pull these pins, I'm going to pull this trigger guard out, pull the back rear buttstock off of it, pull every component apart on this that I possibly can, and I'm going to scrub each and every part to as clean as I can possibly get it, and return this thing to basically off the shelf new. So back to the frequent cleaning. Typically what you'll need for that is, you know, cleaning products such as lubrications, bore cleaners. You'll need some push rods to clean out the inside of your barrel, and a couple different rags. I need to get a clean rag down here before I start cleaning this thing, but these ones I use to clean off like dirt after it's been scrubbed. So once I have loose carbon in the barrel or on the bolt carrier, I'll use these to clean it off, and then once everything's clean, I'll take a clean rag and I'll wipe everything completely spotless. Get all that oily carbon off of there, all that buildup and everything like that. And then it's time to put it back together and do a functions check on it to make sure that the firearm's still operating properly. So I'm not going to show you guys how to clean this. If you guys want to see a video on how to clean your firearm with, you know, everything that I've showed you here, then I will do a video on that. But this is more so just going over when you should clean that firearm, how often you should do a deep clean, so on and so forth. So in summary, in my personal opinion of years of using firearms, it isn't necessary to completely disassemble this thing every single time that you shoot it, but it is necessary that you pull it apart and clean the main components such as your barrel, your bolt carrier, your receiver, and your gas system if you're using a semi-automatic shotgun. You should do that damn near every time that this thing goes out in the field. That's just to make sure that you're maintaining proper function of your firearm. So with that being said, I'm going to end this video now. I'm going to get this thing deep cleaned, and we will see you guys out in the field next time. So I really appreciate you guys coming out. Make sure to smash that subscribe button over here, hit that like button over here, hit the bell notification somewhere in this area, and that way you guys can get all future updates on any videos that are coming out. Make sure to hit those links down in the description below for fnxfit.com, a company that makes awesome supplements for everyday fitness and health. BowCreekOutdoors.com, they make the trail cameras that we use. They also make soy sauce to supplement. If you guys don't know anything about that, you can click up here somewhere for that video, or it'll be at the end of the video somewhere. I'm not 100% sure, but it'll be there somewhere and you guys can figure that out. But yeah, so you guys are doing great, and we appreciate everything that you do for the channel. You guys are helping us tremendously, and we are growing every single day. So with that being said, I'll let you guys get out of here, and make sure you hit them comments up down below. Let me know if you want to see like a full cleaning process of weaponry, and we'll do our best to make that video. So we appreciate it, and we will catch you guys later. Peace out.